Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about what to do with all of your duplicate items that you got from the special treasure scratch, as well as what to do with all of those extra reward box medals that you may have farmed up. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to go over is, of course, the Halloween 2024 special scratch. So in yesterday's video, we did go through all of them. However, as you can see, I still have 4 tickets simply because I did the urgent quest several times and was able to basically craft another 4, which is pretty awesome. So we're just going to blast through all 4 of these right now. So as we can see right here, we are not really getting anything. And actually, a lot of these items that we just got are actually duplicate items or repeat items, which are kind of useless. 100 star gems, augmentation success rate plus 20%. So if we look at my inventory, you're going to notice that you might be in the same scenario as me after you finished all of your scratch tickets and you have a ton of these duplicate items over here, which are already bound to account. And you'll also notice that these items are not tradable on the personal shop. So what exactly do you do with all of these items? Well, the best thing to do is actually go to the shop over here, go to item recycle, scroll all the way to the very bottom and end mission badge. You're literally just going to turn all of the items into end mission badges, alright? So you're just going to highlight everything right here, bam, confirm. As you can see, we can turn 36 of these items into 36 end mission badges, and bam. Now with that out of the way, the next thing I want to go over is, of course, the reward box. So as you can see here, we have 52 reward box medals, but there's only 40 items over here. So when we use all 40 of our tokens, you're going to see that we're going to get all these items over here. That's really nice. We're going to register all of them. Remember, a lot of these items are tradable on the personal shop, so if you didn't want a certain item, you could sell them on the player shop. However, not all the items are sellable, so just keep that in mind. As we can see here, we are getting all 30 items there, and this is the last 10 pull right here, and bam, we now have all the items here. So as you can see over here, we still have 12 of these reward box medals, but we can't pull anymore as there is no more items to obtain. So what do we do with all of those extra badges? Again, we're going to head over to the item recycle, scroll all the way to the very bottom, and right here there is the special scratch ticket. All right, you're going to click on special scratch ticket over here and click on the third option here where you can exchange your recycle reward box medals, 2 of them, into one of these special scratch tickets. The reason why you want these special scratch tickets is simply because these special scratch tickets will give you star gems. So again, as you can see, you can mix and match previous reward box medals, such as the reward box medal August 2024. This was the previous reward box medals that I had ages ago, and then you can mix them with the current reward box medals as well. So as you can see, we're actually exchanging 16 reward box medals for 8 of these special scratch tickets. We're gonna confirm, and bam. Now for my friends who are still confused on like why special scratch tickets even matter, it's because this is a permanent scratch that will never go away, as you can see here, undefined. However, the main thing that you want to keep in mind is after every 40 pulls on this normal special scratch, you actually get a selector ticket, which again at the very bottom you can select 100 star gems. So this is the main reason why you actually want these special scratch tickets, and plus you have nothing else to use with those reward box medals anyway because well, you used all of them. Now you may have noticed that there are still some items over here that have not been converted into end mission badges. Well, if there are still some remainder items that haven't been turned into end mission badges, or you're simply unable to exchange them into end mission badges, it's perfectly fine. There is another use for them. You're simply going to scroll down over here and select the NSG recycle badges. Click on this and again go to your inventory. You're going to see the 2 items right here that we can actually turn into SG badges. So we're going to exchange that. And then as for the rest of the items, you're going to scroll down even further over here and there are all of the minerals. So you can exchange whatever's left into extra minerals depending on what you need. Usually I like photon chunks or photon quartz. These are usually the first things that I run out of. However, you can just exchange it for whatever the heck you need. So in my case, I'm going to turn them into photon quartz. Again, we're going to to go to inventory, and as you can see here, all of the other duplicate items, including the music CDs and these other extra stamps that I don't need anymore because they're already bound to account, I can change them all into minerals. It's actually going to allow me to exchange these 8 items into 24 photon quartz. So we're going to do that, and wabam. Now, after taking all of those steps, and if you still have leftover items, well, then the last choice is to simply again go to your item recycle, scroll all the way to the very bottom, and select the preset skill enhance success rate plus 5%. This item isn't exactly that useful. However, it is better to exchange for that instead of having all of these useless dupe items just sitting in your inventory and taking up space. So it's better to actually exchange it for something else. However, do keep in mind that it does require 5 of the recycle reward box items or rewards in order to exchange for one of these 5% boosters, which isn't that big of a deal because yeah, that's pretty small. Now, the last thing I want to remind everyone is, of course, to buy everything from the seasonal point exchange shop, because again, after tomorrow's maintenance, you will no longer be able to earn any more seasonal points. Now, keep in mind, you can still buy the items after tomorrow's maintenance. So, you know, if you have a surplus of points like myself, you don't have to buy everything out immediately today, right now, before the maintenance. However, just keep in mind that, you know, I usually like to just buy everything and get everything out of the way beforehand, so I don't need to worry about it later. But just understand that you won't be able to farm any more seasonal points after the coming maintenance, okay? Another thing I want to remind everyone is when you do buy the golden prim swords from the seasonal shop, that you actually lock them, because again, they are limit broken to plus 90. I personally like to lock all of these so that I don't accidentally use this as enhancement fodder or change them into endemios, because that actually did happen to me once, where I made a bunch of golden prim swords to a plus 90 already, and then I just didn't lock them because I was like, oh, I'll use them for enhancement fodder. And what actually happened was when I went to the shop over here, item recycle, and I went down here to endemio, you can actually select all of your golden prim swords that are not locked. So as you can see here, none of the golden prim swords are showing up right now when I go to all items in possession because I locked them. However, if I unlock them, they would show up here and you might accidentally turn that plus 90 weapon into an endemio. And unfortunately, that was a very costly mistake that I made many months ago. And ever since then, I have been a lot more careful and decided to lock all of my stuff. Now, another thing is, of course, all of our alpha reactors that we just bought. 450 alpha reactors, 1.5 million, almost 1.6 million meseta. That is pretty substantial.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.